It's funny how something so small, so sweet, can be the start of something so bitter. A simple gesture, an offering of friendship, a cupcake started it all. This is Charlotte's story. She's 12. She loves junk food, her tablet, and laughing so hard that her stomach hurts. School was a place she mostly enjoyed. The hallways were a familiar map of friends, teachers, and the promise of learning something new. Her circle of friends was her world. They shared everything: secrets, lunches, dreams for the future. Among them was Miley. They had been friends for years, their bond built on shared childhood memories and inside jokes. But lately, something had shifted. A quiet tension had begun to grow, an unspoken rivalry that Charlotte couldn't quite understand. It was in the sideways glances, the whispered conversations that stopped when she approached. A subtle chill had crept into their friendship, and Charlotte felt a growing sense of unease. She tried to ignore it, hoping it was just in her head. Then came the day of the cupcake. It was a small peace offering, a way to bridge the growing distance she felt. "I saved this for you," she said, her voice full of hope. But the response wasn't what she expected. Miley just stared at it, then at her, a smirk playing on her lips. "Why would I want that?" she said, her voice loud enough for others to hear. The words were a slap, sharp and humiliating. Later that day, Charlotte's phone buzzed. A new group chat, one she wasn't a part of. A screenshot sent by a concerned friend revealed a flood of cruel messages and mocking memes, all aimed at her. The cupcake had become a joke. She had become a joke. The digital world, once a place of connection, now felt like a weapon pointed directly at her heart. The hurt was deep, a silent wound that no one else could see. The next day, the digital cruelty spilled into the physical world. The whispers turned to taunts. In the crowded hallway between classes, Miley cornered her. Miley yelled. The words were a blur of anger and accusation, echoing off the lockers, each one a hammer blow to Charlotte's already fragile confidence. She grabbed her, a rough tug on her backpack, spinning her around. The shock of it stole her breath. This wasn't just words anymore. Then she saw the phone in Charlotte's hand. In a flash of rage, she smashed her phone. The device clattered to the floor, the screen a spiderweb of broken glass. A symbol of her connection to the world, shattered in an instant. A shove sent Charlotte stumbling back against the cold metal lockers and hurt her. The physical pain was sharp, but it was nothing compared to the ache of betrayal and humiliation that washed over her. The hallway, once a familiar path, now felt like a hostile maze. Charlotte cried. In the quiet of an empty classroom, the walls felt like they were closing in. The tears she had been holding back finally fell, hot and silent. She felt utterly alone, broken. A voice in her head whispered lies. "You are worthless. You are weak. You deserved this." The world felt gray, the vibrant colors of her drawings and her dreams washed out by a tide of despair. She replayed the moments over and over, the sneer, the shove, the shattering glass. Each memory was a fresh wave of pain. She felt invisible, as if her suffering was a secret only she knew. But she wasn't invisible. A friend who had seen what happened, who saw her slip away, went to find a teacher. Soon, the door opened. It wasn't with judgment or accusation, but with kindness. They comforted her. A teacher, her friends, they gathered around, not with questions, but with quiet support. A bottle of water, a gentle hand on her shoulder, a simple, "We're here for you." It was a lifeline. In that moment, the suffocating silence was broken by the sound of compassion. She wasn't alone in her pain anymore. The school acted. The incident was taken seriously. There were meetings, conversations. The focus wasn't on punishment, but on understanding and accountability. The school counselor provided a safe space for Charlotte to talk to process the trauma without fear of judgment. They helped her find her voice again. Not the voice that screamed back, but the one that could calmly and firmly say, "What you did was not okay." They worked on strategies for setting boundaries and rebuilding her sense of safety. For Miley, it meant facing the consequences of her actions and participating in a restorative process designed to help her understand the impact of her behavior. At math class, Miley was the same.
Miley, I have a stomachache. I think I might throw up.
Go to the school principal's office. You are lying.
Miley is a huge meanie.
I had a stomachache and told Miley. She yelled at me to come to the office.
It's okay. I will call Miley's parents. Here's some banana Pediasure.
Miley pulled Charlotte's hair and kicked her on the floor in the math class when Charlotte returned. At lunch, everyone in school had Green Bank U when Charlotte had Jimmy John's wraps. Charlotte slept in all her classes and got comforted when she drooled and sweated. At home, Charlotte got 9.9 for punching, kicking, and spilling water on Joshua, Lyle, Lori, and Olivia. For dinner, Joshua, Lyle, Lori, and Olivia had 2 balls of Green Bank U when Charlotte ate Chinese yummy bowl food. Joshua had to stand in the corner and hold a huge high chair up high for 3 hours as a punishment.
Everyone is so evil. I am sick and so angry about what happened at school.
Mom called Joshua evil and told Charlotte that she loves her so much. Joshua wanted a splenectomy because he wanted to be comforted.